Forgot something. Be right back. All right, we got remote. I should jump in the pool with these. All righty. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There's some. Gotta get the dust cloth out. Oh man. Get dust going on here. Those fingerprints off. Look at that. Gotta get some spit polish. Get some stainless steel oil on there. Oh well, that's just the way she's gonna be. Oh man, guys, you don't even know what I'm going through right now. Hey, how you doing? Hey Kai, how you doing? Hey Kai, just for you, guess what I brought? Das Boot. This is for Kai because Kai last time wanted to feel like he was still in Germany, so I got him Das Boot. Look, amateur class. Now, do you notice that Das Boot is already full of water? This is going to tell us how hot it is right now. Do you call that the drinking cup? I call that the baby bottle. Let's see. I'm waiting for my thermometer to settle in. It says it's 115, but I don't know. Here, this is the official weather bureau here. Let's check and see what our official weather bureau is saying and what I am doing because you guys are so amazing. It says 111, so whew, I have decided to come out and do a live stream. First of all, because I told you I would. Here, let me get that in there. Remember, this is actually the real. Man, I hope I can make it for 45 minutes. But this is the real finished product. So, and you can see we had the third hottest day on record, 98. Wow. I'm on the edge of the Mojave Desert, so I expect it to be hot. So this is not unexpected weather. I do have a nice breeze coming in, which has really been nice. So that will really help this stream out. Hopefully 38. What's 38 degrees? I have to calculate. Let's see, 38. Let's see, Fahrenheit. Guys, that just goes to show you how little 82 in Fargo. Here, let me get the camera up here a little bit closer. All right, though. Hey, I'm glad you guys are here. It's Friday. Let's see. Sell all of your DJI products and go straight in the FPV. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. Steve's here. Steve's visiting. I told you, Steve's a ham. He has to be in every video. He's like makes a cameo. So I think your goal is to check to see if where and when he makes his cameo appearance, because he's always around me. So, um, guys, I've got some sad news about my FPV, and it's temporary sad, and it was the dumbest, the most, I don't know. Can anybody guess what happened in my FPV experience? Remember, I have the Tiny Hawk Easy Pilot, and something happened to it. And I want to see if anybody can guess what they think happened to it. Obvious reason would be it melted. That would be the DJI product, right? You get caught in a tree. That would be. Those are really good. Went in the pool. No, it didn't go in the pool. The dumbest thing happened to that thing. I was sitting down and I was practicing. I had my new goggles on, and I'm like, wow. I mean, guys, you literally see. I see a big screen now. So Steve ate it. So I'm flying with the big screen, and I did not charge the battery PV goggles. So it goes black. Okay, they just turn off when they get below charge. And I was just trying to charge. I just want to try them out, and it goes black. So I'm like fumbling. I'm like, oh crap! So I take my goggles off, and my controller is in my my lap. So I pull the goggles off, and the controller just falls off my lap. Guess what? The controller falls to the ground. I'm used to being around grass and stuff and dirt, but people don't understand how harsh it is to fly indoors. It's really bad. Every crash is amplified because there's no grass, there's nothing to soften the blow. So the controller falls off my lap and then just lands on the ground, and I look down, and the 3-position switch snapped off. So birds, ceiling fans and birds of prey are the birds of prey. So it snapped off my 3-position switch. So I ordered a 3-position switch. My FPV watch should actually be here. I was actually thinking about putting up a video this weekend. What I probably still can. What I'm probably going to do is I'm going to take the switch out, and then I'm going to manually put the switch to 3. Just put it in mode 3. It really doesn't need to be in any mode other than 3 anyways, and then just go from there. I think I can do that temporarily until my switch shows up. Then I'm going to put a beefy freaking 3-position switch. Those things are tiny and they're really wimpy. Of course, that's why you pay $100 for that thing. I do have another drone coming too. I bought the Tiny Hawk 2. So the Tiny Hawk 2 is coming. Guys, I found a deal. So I hope it comes in flying condition. But that's so we'll see. So it'll be the brushless version of the indoor drone. So I'll have the Tiny Hawk 2 here. And I'm going to fly that as soon as I get all these problems ironed out. I'm starting to remember why I started to fly GPS drones, because of this exact problem. One little break, a month later from China, you're waiting for parts, and then your life just goes in hold until it's fixed. I can't wait till you feel the power of the brushless. I'm actually, Dan, I was actually thinking about buying the Tiny Hawk 2, the freestyle, so I could fly outside. I wanted to fly outside, but I guess I could fly outside with the Tiny Hawk 2 anyway. So I agree with he told me, I said, well, should I buy the Tiny Hawk 2 or should I buy the Tiny Hawk 2 freestyle? And he suggested I buy the smaller version, which is probably correct. Let's see. I'll have no problem flying outside with the Tiny Hawk 2. Okay, cool. I hear it's got tons of power. It's got a good video transmitter on it. So let's see. Mobula 6 is super small. Can the Tiny Hawk 2 fly sky? I thought I read that the Tiny Hawk 2 you can hook up to the Fly Sky transmitter. If you can, maybe that's the freestyle one. I want to get away from that transmitter like really bad, the broken one. So bro will do power loops, Matty flips, and do plenty of power and accomplish tasks. Okay, perfect. That's what I want. That's what I need. I need to learn how to control a drone that has, that can do stuff. That can, I can flip it and stuff. See, although let's see. Though about mounting your 360 camera. No. No, no 360 camera on freaking on a tiny whoop this big. There'll be none of that. All right, here we go. This is the barometer of how hot it is right now. 111, guys. So there's Das Boot right there. Let's see. Insta360 weighs 19 grams. Really? You could? No way. I guess like the 360R. You think I? Oh, I could put the Go on it. The 360 Go. Then I can't tap it. I guess it goes for three. You can actually do FPV mode, I guess, on the 360 Go, and on that one you can go 5 minutes. So that's pretty much how long. Well, crap, I only need 30 seconds anyway, right? That's what my wife says. Ah, that's what she said. Oh man, here it is. Okay, now this is cool. Now it's cooler in the shade. So here's the temperature right now in the shade. So about 109. About 109 in the shade. But I'm comfortable right now because I do, like I said, I have a good breeze. But didn't this turn out nice? Isn't this great? I'm so happy. My stone guy did this in 2 days, finished it up for me. The painter came, I took care of that, and that was it. Those are the two things I needed to have done. I wasn't going to do those. I don't have the patience for it. I got other things to do. Roy Primacy, you're streaming on the wrong day. It needs to be a Margarita Monday. Well, guys, I do have. It's just definitely going to be Gatorade Friday. I do have a land shark. Maybe I'll start out with a land shark, but here, let me just crack one land shark today. What happened to the TV? I don't know. What's wrong with it? Back there, it's working just fine. There it is. She's working just fine back there. It's just too hot. Thank you. The bezel looks all cracked. No, I think I still have plastic on it. I still have plastic on it that I have to peel off. So, yeah, it's that. Yeah, you can see all the fingerprints and mush marks on the screen with the reflection. Yeah, dirty boy. Okay. All right, guys, come on, Walmart, Walmart TV. Okay, I didn't go to Costco or Best Buy, and I tried to I saved money everywhere I could on this project, and I did everything that I could possibly do. So I even saved money on the sound system. I only spent $220 on the or $230 on the sound system, but you can get a lot of sound system for that much today if you shop around. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's an illusion. There's nothing. There's a cover. There's a cover that's hanging on it. I've got a protective cover, and it's the bottom of the cover. So right here, this is Velcro right here, and the cover flips down over the top. So, oh man, I'm hot, guys. I need to get a beverage here really quick. Hold on. Guys, I'd probably go Arizona tea today, but it's not quite cold enough yet. So I guess let's go Arizona tea, right? I've got Das Boot. Here, let me drink the water out of Das Boot and then go Arizona tea. I'm definitely not loading Das Boot up with any beer. Not today. Yeah, everything's good. Everything's good on that thing. It's only been up on that wall for 2 days. So. There we go. You got to remember when you're drinking with Das Boot, you've got to turn the boot. Okay, when you're drinking, you have to turn the boot from the up position to the side position, so you don't get the air bubble that gets trapped in here. That's where it gushes into your face. So now, if you've ever watched the movie that I'm talking about, you'd understand. So, oh my gosh, my hand is shaking. Oh, chug, chug, chug. I've seen that movie. What the heck is it called? It's what the heck movie am I thinking about? I'm thinking about the name of a oh crap. Beer Fest. Beer Fest. Something brew, yeah, Beer Fest. Let me tell you something, you wimpy fool. That was a funny movie. All right, let's get down to it. Guys, I know you guys have I know you guys have a lot of, this is Arizona Green, by the way. I know you guys have a lot of thought as to what my thumbnail says, and I'm actually going to talk about that for real, okay? We've got those two drones that are out, and guys, I'm telling you, I can't keep them both. I'm not going to. I have not flown the Mavic Air 2 in over a month. I should be flying the crap out of it. Even if it's hot, I should get up early in the morning and fly it. I have had no interest in flying that drone. I bought it, I flew it, and I was impressed with it. Let's say I have no thought on it. I'm really irate now to tell you I don't know. Hey, Big Dan is big. Hey, Big Dan is going through some more crap again. So what we're here to do is to eliminate that crap from his mind for just a minute because he's getting me FPV'd, and as soon as I get where I can at least not suck, team no sleep. Well, Dan, I want to get to not sucking because I want to be able to fly. I want to be able to fly outdoors because that's what I watch. And I've watched people fly indoors. That's just it's claustrophobic. It's I've already done this. I know it's going to help with the better goggles. But I also my controller is like really like not responsive. Maybe it's the way I've got it calibrated, but it's not turning right. I should be like getting nice tight turns, and I'm not getting tight turns. So that's why I'd like to go to my other controller where I know how to set it up. Canine's here. Yeah, I got to put this away. Uh, Things are a little tight, so I'm going to loosen up just a bit. It'll only take me one out here, guys. One beer, and I'll be like, I'll be toast. But I kind of feel like when it's Friday. So okay, Landshark, remember? Dad Random Stream on Friday. It's brought to you by Landshark. The best for drinking in 109 degrees. Yes. Oh my gosh, there's nothing better than the first sips of an ice cold beer. Oh my lord. That's why you got to drink them fast when it's cold. The iced tea's right here, guys. That's how I'm finishing the day. So believe me, I'm using them both. I've got to mix them. He's like, what happened? What happened? I'm not letting this set much longer because it's already getting to just Corona and lime. Come on, everybody does that. That's not special. Land shark, guys. Everything is duck and water related here. Corona is not water related. Hey, American Phantom's on. All right. My it's funny how my phone immediately is affected by here. I've got to get it closer here. Once it heats up, the screen gets dim, so I've got to put up with the dim screen for. But the sound sounds good, doesn't it, guys? Sound Peats, $35. Sound Peats. I know you probably have your own brand, but these are really good. I've had these things now for over a year, and they always work. The little case freaking charges like it's supposed to. I wish it had a USB-C charger, but it doesn't. It's just nice little. I mean, these little Chinese headphones are getting really good. I even saw a video the other day of the knockoff Apple earpods. But Yeah, these work really good. Very impressed. Um, and they sound decent. I mean, it's not perfect, So, all right. Oh, just one, guys. Just got to do one. That is just so good when it's hot. So I appreciate you guys. I just want to also tell you I appreciate you guys following me. I had a almost 200 subscribers that followed me on the build. That's fine. I mean, I understand that it's way subpar, dad random stuff, huh? You can never just do one. It's a teaser, Kai. Just one more. Oh, Kai, you're funny. Thank you guys. But guys, please support Dan. Drone worship. Um, you can't have any shittier luck. I said shit, didn't I? Than having the same surgery 3 times. So I really when I heard that news and he put that up, um, I uh, I immediately was bummed out because it's just not. I want him to be better. So please if you can, drop him some support. He has got new merch up. He's got a new merch. He's got a new merch logo where it says "Let her rip tater chip." So check that out. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and check that out because that is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a drone worship ism. And if I wore a shirt that said "Let her rip tater chip," everybody would know right away who it was. Yeah, it's crap luck. I mean, how many freaking guys? I had a hernia when I was lucky. I had a hernia when I was like 6 or 7. My whole family has hernias, so I have 4 more renditions of that design coming from. Oh, cool! Talking about it, not hernia designs. His different designs of his letter rip tater chip. But that is a drone worship ism. That is exactly what you need to find. Kind of like, um, kind of like I say later bye like 5 times in the videos. It's just those things that you do, and it's automatic. It's just something um, like, "Hey, Dad, Ray," I'm here. So I don't. Those are all those things that you do, and I think that's kind of how when you're building your idea, you need to throw that in. Let's see. Yep, we're cooling down. We will be down to 100 degrees next at the end of next week. Yeah, we do hope the third time is a charm because the first and second time, I mean, that's just freaking crap. Um, and then you also got to worry about infections and all the other crap that goes along with that. And people don't think about that. So let's see. Everyone needs a signature phrase. Yeah. And let's see, well, 86 in northern Colorado. That's so nice. 86 is perfect. If it was 86 degrees and I was sitting here, we'd be watching TV or something. I did have this on last night, but it was 100. I'm putting up my final video, so you can see this better. So if you're interested in that, after I'll have it up. It's already rendered. It's probably already done. Um, my night footage was done with the Insta 360. It did some weird crap when it rendered. There's something wrong with my Insta 360 too. So it's not. Oops. It's guys. It's not been a good week. My controller broke on my Easy Pilot. My Insta 360 freaking Wi-Fi doesn't work. Um, you know, so it's just the only good thing that's going on is my project. That's kind of why I just I love doing that because I can control a lot of what goes on, and so so there's some positive going on. I mean, that's nice. I'm not complaining, but that's my brain. My brain is a builder, so maybe I should change my channel and I just do building stuff. Yeah, yeah. Kai's uh, basically giving a little bit of support to Dan. He usually pops in. Hopefully, he sticks around for a while. I know he gets he loses his interest because he likes to do stuff and Dan likes to be in charge too. That's another thing. So hey, how you doing? Yeah, I know you're gonna make it through this crap. Um, I mean, you've made it through already 2 versions of it, so it's just It's just the after effects of it. It's the recovery time, not working. You got the COVID bull crap going on. It freaking costs a lot of money, that kind of crap. Is Monty Python the Black Knight? Yes. It's just a flesh wound. Build random build. Guys, I've got other projects that I'm going to do. Believe me, I'm thinking about putting in a putting green. Guys, I'm not in. I play a little bit of golf, but I was just either a waterfall or a putting green. That would be a fun one to do. And then I got to put in a paver pad. I got to do a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to do a lot of little projects. I'm going to keep with some building, and maybe I should offshoot my channel and do a building part and then a dad random part, dad random build, and then dad random flies. Maybe that's something like that. That would be fun. But a lot of people get turned off by the building thing. I don't know. You can't make everybody happy. It says they don't make golf clubs long enough for me. Guy's like 6'10". You need to offer some flat bill hats. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find some. Now, this is a logo that I don't know who owns that, but I could take this and make a dad random version of it. The flat bill hat is just kind of nice. I'm not really a flat bill person. You know that the hat I wear most of the time, but this is an FPV kind of live stream hat, so that's kind of why I like it this way. All right, we're going to address the elephant in the room, guys, and the elephant in the room is what drone is. It's not that which drone is better. What drone do I feel of those two drones back there? We've got Mavic Mini, and we got Mavic Air 2. I've already complained about Mavic Air 2. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you right now is that there is a winner for sure. Not a winner in the fact that, everybody's going to argue this crap. But I'm gonna give you one freaking reason that one of these drones would be way more effective for me to use on a regular basis. And I'm gonna keep it. And then the other one, I'm getting is freaking out of here. I've just had it. And I'm going to give you my reasons why the Mini kicks ass. Okay, because that's really what we're talking about here. Because there's nothing I can think about with the Mini that is such a downside that I'd want to stick it in a freaking box and sell it. And I'm telling you right now, the Mavic Air 2, I'm like within 5 or 6 days of sticking it on freaking eBay and getting that fricker out of my house. I got suckered into buying it. It is basically a Mavic Pro. That's it, with a little different software. And so basically I bought the same drone twice when I bought the Mavic Air 2. Now it's smaller, but a little more flight time. It's got more flight time because it's lighter. That just means it says my Mini has a panel antenna and 2 amps, and I can fly at 3. Oh hell yeah, you can fly, guys. That's not the reason why it's the best drone. This is why. I'm going to tell you right here. This is the specific reason. This is the specific reason. Now, if you own a Mavic Air 2, love it because it's very capable. It flies forever. It's got OcuSync, got all those great things. Okay, and make it freaking. It's got the best FPV, all that crap. But if you can't freaking fly it, then it doesn't matter what kind of FPV you have. If you can't put it in the air because of a couple of reasons. Now, these are a couple of reasons why you can't fly the Mavic Air 2. One is it's freaking hot right now, and I can't put that thing up in the air right now. It's too hot. Now you'll say, well, the Mavic Mini is too hot. I can fly it a little bit. I can fly it around. They're cool. But this is why you also can't fly. Now, these two drones have been sitting for equal amounts of time doing nothing. Check this out. All right, here we go. This is the kicker for me. Bam, right here. These battery packs have been sitting in a box in my car for days. I never fly it. I carry it around, leave it in my car. Check this out. Every freaking battery is fully charged. They're lithium-ion batteries. These things can lay around for freaking ever. You can charge them up fully, and they can just sit here and rot. And I can pull one out and fly my Mavic Mini for 20 minutes. Okay, 20 minutes. It's a 20-minute drone. This freaking thing has been sitting around for equal amount of time. And of course, I could leave it charged, but you can't. Because if you leave them charged, now this has actually been on the charger, but I've never flown it. And look, it's probably got 20 minutes left in it too. So I've got a $300 drone with 20 minutes, and I got a $1,000 drone with 20 minutes. And this one, I could crash into a freaking tree, and I wouldn't give a freaking rip. This one, if I crashed into a tree, I'd be crying because I'd be out 3 times the money. This thing, I can buy batteries for 30 bucks. They're just little tiny, cheap batteries. I can get another one of these boxes. I can have 100 freaking batteries, okay? This thing is proprietary. I have to buy it specifically, and it's going to cost me about 200 bucks, 150 bucks, okay, to buy one of these puppies, okay? So, $30, $40 battery, 150 bucks, okay? Now, I get 30 minutes out of it, not 35, about 30 minutes, and I'll probably only fly for 28. This one I'll get the whole 20 minutes out of every time, okay? So, I'm just saying, I got 3 of these, $1,000, okay, $988 or whatever it costs for the whole thing. The camera is only slightly better than this. You say, oh, that's a 4K, 60, and you can do all this stuff. Yes, you can. But did anybody see my long range footage from this drone? Now the only footage was good. The darker footage on my first video I did. This is just plain old out of the box footage. But when I took up my Evo 2, now this is an Evo 2 pump stream right now. The Evo 2, when I put that sucker up and just let the camera go with the 8K camera, I got glorious footage. I put this footage from the Mavic Air 2 and my Evo 2 on the 4K, and it's not even close. The Mavic Air 2 is not even close to the Evo 2's camera footage. And when I looked at, guys, even my freaking guys, this was comparable to my Mavic Mini footage. I did the waterfall with both of them. Watch my waterfall videos. Watch the Mavic Air 2 waterfall. Watch the Mavic Mini waterfall. This one I get in tighter spaces. I'm less worried about it crashing. There's just so much less stress flying this drone. So I don't know. Battery length, I've got, accessories are cheap for the freaking Mavic Mini. I mean, everything's cheaper. All the lenses are more expensive. Let's see, trying flying blind, my Mobula 7, my TX, got to watch some more videos. Mobula, he's saying Mobula too, but anyways, that's my rant on these two. So you guys want to talk FPV anyway, so. But yeah, this thing, I'll leave these batteries sitting in this case. I basically have a battery charge, a phone charger. So right now, if my stream goes dead, check this out. Look what I can do. Take it out of this battery bank and plug it into this battery bank right here, which is also powering up my phone. Ooh. Okay. Come on, purists. Come on, straighten me out. I can also do this. This is what the Mavic Air 2 is worth. You get this little puppy, put this on the Mavic Air 2 battery, and then you just power your live stream with it. This is the last thing that this thing's going to do for me. Now I'll fly it. I got to fly it. I got to give it a last shot. It's going to power up my live stream today. So I got to $200 battery. Okay, $200 battery powering up my live stream. This one was $15. Tell me, tell me why this one is 15 and this one is 150. This one has a digital readout that tells me the percentage of how it's charged. This one doesn't tell me shit. I freaking got a point. Why can't they put a number on there? 25, 35, 45, 55, you know? Put a number on there. Quit freaking trying to get me guessing because I've got a, you know, anyway. All right. Guys, the Mavic Mini is my go-to drone. It's lighter and traveling. Even though the Mavic, you know, now these weigh the same. Let me just give you an idea. So when you have this bag here sitting side by side with the coffin box, okay, they weigh the same. Now this one's got a fully protected coffin box. This one doesn't, and they weigh the same when they're filled. If I put this drone inside of its case that it came with, it's way lighter than this drone. And if I'm traveling and I've got a choice between this thing with all of its accessories, I've got the filters and everything for it. I have the same filters for this that I do for this. Okay, and I'm selling this puppy right here, and I'm going to go buy an Evo 2 Pro. So maybe just so you know, this puppy's going. Evo 2 Pro is probably coming. So if anybody wants to buy that drone, I'll give you. Okay, Steve. Hi, Steve. Steve's here. Oh man, I'll give you a deal on it. Give you the Dad Random special. Oh man, guys, I want to get FPV in outside. I want to fly like over trees and stuff like you guys do. I got a quarter. Oh, I want to fly up and over trees and through. I want to fly through stuff and yeah, he's my boy. You know, that's my dream because I watch you guys fly FPV and it looks like it's like an out of body experience, and that's kind of what I'm thinking is that, and that's because it's really interesting because even though FPV flyers, you know, it depends on who you are and how your skill level. I think there's a high kind of that goes along with flying like that. I think you guys that have that flight experience and have the full experience, like you guys with the digital goggles, I think you're getting that. I think you're getting that rush as you're going through trees and through spaces and you're progressing and then you're going over water. How nerve wracking would it be with an FPV drone flying over water? Through bridges. I rarely see people fly through a bridge over water. Tiny Hawk too, man. All right. But yeah, see, Lawrence, he's basically he's getting that, and that's the feeling I want. I want to learn that because I just know, and I hear freestyle drone flyers. That's kind of what they experience. You know, they're out there in a parking lot. It's nighttime, and they're just buzzing around, and it's freestyle. It's art form. You know, and that's, you know, I'm frustrated right now though because I'm at the beginning stages. I don't have a lot of gear, and I'm counting on like things that I really don't know how to adjust and understand yet. So like controllers, I know you can totally mod out the controller and set your software and your stick parameters for the type of flying you want to do. And I know there's a lot of stuff out there, but starting is the hardest part because you lack the knowledge, and everything has to be learned right away. So that's kind of my frustration. And then I get this stupid switch breaking. I even tried to flick it up in the gym. I was like, I'm going to keep flying today because I had another battery ready to go, and I only was just flying with the first battery a little bit when my goggles went out, you know, and it was probably my fault that I let the goggles black out, but that's where so yeah, a lot of equipment. Yeah, Kai, I'm learning that, but I'm starting to get that that negative feeling of I got to buy another thing. Like today, I bought the FPV watch so I could record. Okay. There actually is a better one. There's one that actually records in 720. This one doesn't record in 720, but I just need to have my flight recorded. At this point, nobody gives a crap. I need to get a drone that you can put a camera on. But then you're buying another camera. And then you're running the risk of breaking those cameras. Thinking of a Swell Pro Spry. I just don't have the Swell Pro kind of. I don't live in a Swell Pro kind of area, so I guess if you're interested, it's a pretty robust drone. What I've seen about it has a really robust controller. It has a controller with a screen in, right? I guess if you live around water, you live on a lake. But think about, well, okay, I landed on the water and I took off. Now what? Unless I'm taking video of like surfers, but I could do that with another drone. I could take, yeah. If you go to the lake a lot. No, I'm not trying to talk you out of it because it protects you from the crash. You could also consider that egg thing, the flying egg. I don't even know what the heck the name is of it, but that thing's supposed to be water resistant too. So, I think the camera's better on the flying egg, actually. Look at Dustin Dunhill's video. He did the Swell Pro and the flying egg. I would watch both those videos before I would buy one. And that's how I would do it. If I were to say, I want a waterproof drone, you see, fishing drone. Yeah, there's people that use their Mavics to fish. Just bite the bullet and buy real gear. Kai just wants me to. I got money to spend on this right now, and I just don't know if I want to be frustrated and then have that kind of money that just goes out and not have anything come back in return. Oh, the Swell Pro. Oh, you saw them fishing with the Swell Pro more? Yeah. Well, think about it. You catch something big with the Swell Pro, it becomes a bobber. If you catch it with your Mavic and the fish is really strong, like a tuna, it'll just pull your freaking drone into the water and you're screwed. All right, we're back to the green tea. You want to watch, the air bubble will come out of here and all that freaking water will shoot in your face. Be a fest. No on the Power Egg drone? Tea out of the boot. Be a fest. Okay. Here's my prop. Now, this is water just sitting out. This was just full of ice when I came out. That's how much water I have so far. So by the time my live stream's done, this lime will be sitting in water. Okay. I'm using it as a timepiece. Das Boot in California. Green tea. Guys, the beer was way more refreshing than the green tea. I just got to keep hydrated. Let's see. It's time for thermometer check. There we go, right there. We're still pushing. Let's see. Oh, Celsius. It's 42. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it's 42 degrees Celsius. 42. Okay, David. 109. There's something in the Constitution about this cruel and unusual. What about the use of the Celsius scale or drinking out of a boot? Tea, green tea. There's no way the founding fathers allowed that. Tea. Oh, SoCal. Yeah, you guys are just as hot as me. I'm on the same latitude as Southern California. I'm 150 miles from Las Vegas. and I'm only about 1,000 feet higher than Las Vegas. We're at about 2,900 feet. Las Vegas is at 2,000 feet. So, at 1,000 feet makes it that much hotter than here. But it's a scorcher. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing out there? Let's see. DR, you've been smelling too many paint fumes, bud. You're making no sense. The Mini is great, but it's a toy. It is a toy, but it's the best toy out there. Okay, don't. Hey, you can hate on it. It's my opinion, but I would rather have this toy anywhere in the world other than that Mavic Air 2. I would take this anywhere because it's a toy. Because people look at it like it's a toy. I can pretty much fly it anywhere inconspicuously. I can throw it in the air. I can take it down in 2 seconds. I can charge up the battery with a freaking little tiny battery brick. I get 60 minutes of flight time out of it. This thing, I've got a CPL 16 filter on it. I can get 2K footage with it that most of you guys would know the difference between if I put it up there next to some other footage and I rendered it at the same quality. But even then, I mean, if I was doing just a plain old video and I threw this up there for my aerial footage, you guys wouldn't know at all. So, plus, exactly, it's disposable. And if I crash this into the ocean, I'm not crying. I'm going to freaking get a different one and I'm going to have my quality back. And believe me, these things are going to come down in price like everything else. It's cheap plastic and it's going to get better. They're going to make a Mavic Mini 2 and they're going to take the same drone and make me spend the same amount of money next year. Now, this is for your purist, okay? You Mavic Air purists out there. Think about this. You are flying with the GoFly app. It is the crappiest app ever. They destroyed the app by putting that out, and they make you fly with it with a drone that needs a better, more robust, complicated app. This thing was made for the DJI Fly. I don't feel like I've been dumbed down when I fly with the DJI Fly app with this one. When I put that up with the DJI Fly app, I get the same freaking crap. They don't fix any of it. And so why I don't want to spend $1,000 and have to use the shittiest app on the face of the planet. The DJI Fly app sucks crap. It sucks. And it's okay to suck with this drone, but it's not okay to suck with that drone. When I had the Mavic Pro, I had the Go 4 app. That says, I hope the Mavic 3 will not be on the, shit, Kai, I am so, don't even, you just started me now. Think about this. They come out with the Mavic 3. You already got Mavic 2s out, okay? And the Mavic 2 uses the Go 4 app. The Mavic 2 is already better because it doesn't have to use a crappy app. I used my Mavic 2 to film me flying my 5-inch yesterday. Pretty cool. I wanted to put Mini and Mavic Air 2 up. Yeah, no, it's if I guys, if I want to like chase a drone, I'll go get a freaking Spark. Spark is like a little bullet. The app is why I return. Yeah. So okay. So let's just call it that. It's not about the quality of the Mavic Air 2. The Mavic Air 2 is quality. It's a good drone. I mean, when you hold it in your hands, let me go get it. Just to, you know. And I am a fan of the controller, by the way. I do like the Mavic Air 2 controller. Okay. This is a Mavic Pro. It's just a freaking Mavic. Look at this. The Mavic Pro. It's all it is. Last fall, I took my Mavic Pro 2.5 miles, flew to the top of a mesa, took photographs. It was awesome. And I can get another one of those for same price as this one. probably cheaper. And I'd have like a man's drone, not this halfway hybrid between a unicorn and a freaking donkey and a horse. I don't know what this is, but it's a good drone. It just got give this thing some app support, DJI. Now this camera, it's a great camera, but it's not as good as the Autel camera. I'm sorry. Sorry, I just said that. The Autel Evo has a better camera. I don't know why, but Dad Random says it's better. Kai, I did have the Pro Platinum. I own that. I had that drone for 1 year. And I sold it for the same price I bought it for. Yes. Mavic Mini $399. No brainer, I know. But this is a great camera. I really like this. I really do like the filter system on here. I like how tight it fits and how easy it is to put on. I like the more robust gimbal. This is a better gimbal than the Mavic Air, or excuse me, the Mavic Pro. But I never broke my Mavic Pro's gimbal. I always was good with it. I never had any problems with it. I don't think the obstacle avoidance is worth a shiz. Okay, it doesn't. I really don't care for it. It doesn't help me become a better pilot, and it doesn't help me do anything that I wouldn't do with other drones. If I want to fly between trees, I'll just put this one up and fly into the trees. And every once in a while, I'll have to pull it down. Okay, and it won't be broken. And if it does break, these little props here are so cheap. Okay, this one I've crashed into a mountain, and I haven't bought new props yet. So, because it didn't have side obstacle avoidance. So, I would. This is a good price. Okay, so if you're a new drone flyer, you don't care about the app. Okay, if you're a new drone flyer, you don't care about the app. You got $1,000 burning up in your pocket. Buy this. Okay. On the other hand, you know the Mavic 3 is coming out. You got $1,000 to burn up in your pocket. Don't buy this. Wait. And if you want to fly a DJI product and you're going to have a freaking conniption fit if you don't, buy one of these. You're only out $399. Okay. Or go buy a Fly More from somebody that already flew it. Or just buy a $399 and just buy a couple of cheap extra batteries. And there you go. Ooh, it's squashed. I squashed the gimbal in here. But I'm not excited about the Mavic Air 2, and I do have buyer's remorse. I have no buyer's remorse from buying this at all. I bought this was $499, I think, when it was the Fly More pack. And I've gotten my money's worth out of this. I've gotten a ton of fun out of it. It flies forever, has really good video, easy to upload. You got this stupid freaking Fly app. You just got to put up with it. Okay. So yeah, if you got a Mavic Air 1, why is the Mavic Air 1 still $1,000? Tell me why. It's like $699 or something. Buy two of these before I'd buy one Mavic Air 1. Sorry, Kai. I'd take one of these and I'd go trap shooting with it. Because that video would make a lot of money. Pick me. Whoa, what's going on? Pick me, what? Oh, can you fly the Mavic upside down? No, you can't. You can't fly any of these drones upside down. And just to be honest, an FPV drone, you can only fly upside down for just a small amount of time. Otherwise, you'll crash. All right. Needed to go to second land shark. This is the best part of the Mavic Air 2 right here. This is the best thing that they did. Take this controller, pair it up with the Mavic Pro, the old Mavic Pro, put a screen on it, and then it becomes a Spark controller. This is a really good controller. How about this? Take this controller and pair it up with the Parrot Anafi. Oh my gosh, that drone would be the most popular drone in America. This controller with the Parrot Anafi would be glorious, awesome. The world's quietest drone with the best distance and the best controller. That would be a winner. So I'm actually thinking about so Crazy's back. Crazy Patrick, yes, from Sweden. We're still in the middle of a COVID epidemic. I guess the Swedish are they've solved all the problems. Remember, the Dad Random Stream is brought to you by Landshark, the official beer of Jimmy Buffett, and that's all you need to know. Crazy Patrick, how are you doing? It has been too long. You went away, you started talking Swedish, and now we can't understand you. Ooh, somebody's revving up their car over there. It sounds kind of good. But Crazy Patrick, we need you to speak English, and we need you to come back for just a short period of time. We'll watch you when you're speaking speaking Spanish, when you're speaking Swedish, but we can't understand you. I'm coming back. Yes, Crazy Patrick is coming. He's coming back just in time for the Mavic Air 3, and he'll be the first one to get it and crash it. Guys, if you don't know Crazy Patrick has crashed every drone that there is known to man. He was the first one to do it. And he's been reimbursed for all of those drones. And none of them, those crashes, were his fault. If he was like Dad Random, he would have taken his Autel Evo 8K and he would have recovered it from its death spiral and wouldn't have run into a building. And from my skills, I saved it. And I made for a glorious comeback video for Autel. And Autel, you have yet to reimburse me for that amazing video. And I'm waiting for it. Send me a 6K right now. I want a 6K, and I will give you the most glorious video that you could ever imagine with the 6K. So, and then I want you to change your controller design to DJI's controller. Fake it. Just do what all the other Chinese companies do. Just copy it, okay? And sell it in China, and we will buy it from China into the United States as a copy. Please do that. And then also we want a 4-inch screen in it too. We don't want to use our phones anymore for doing video. Crazy Patrick, we miss you too. Personally, Dad Random misses. Guys, if you have not watched Crazy Patrick's channel, get on there. He does TikTok. He does all those things. But he's an amazing drone flyer / just fun guy. He's into the 360 video like me. He likes the carry. He's done the 360 the GoPro Max. Crazy Patrick, I almost bought the GoPro Max because of you. It's still too much money. It's $500. I'm just not going to do that. I could buy 2 Osmo Actions for that, and I'm not. I would rather the Osmo Action's an amazing camera. I would buy an Osmo Action. Has anybody looked at the videos for the Akaso Brave 7? There's been a couple of big promoters out there of the Akaso Brave 7. Right now it's on Amazon for about $120, $119 and change. It's on special. I almost bought it because that's right in my price range of just grabbing it. But it's a copy. It's a cheap copy of the Osmo, of the DJI Osmo Action. So you got the front-facing screen, but it's 4K 30. It does have 6-axis stabilization, but they cropped in the picture a lot to get the 6-axis stabilization. That's what they do. They have to crop it in. They do that with a lot of them. Mavic Mini Fly More 250, Fly More 700. More interest in the FPV drones? Let me know. Mavic Air 2 for sale right here. $900. 900. That's $100 off new. And you know, I only crashed it once. There's nothing wrong with it. I'll fly it just so you want me, just if you want me to. And if you want me to put new props on, I'll put new props on. There's nothing freaking wrong with it, guys. I don't fly it because I'm freaking not interested in flying it. I already flew it. DFly app update. Any ideas? Um, I have not. I have not gotten the Fly app update. I had a couple of battery updates recently, but did they change? Is it the app update on the? Was it for the Mini? Because I tried to update the app and to think it would update on the Mavic Air 2 and it didn't. I know, David, it just released, but maybe the United States doesn't matter anymore. I know what you're saying. I know there's an update. I was trying to get the update yesterday, and I did. I went through the update process just to see what it would look like, and I got two battery updates instead. I think the battery updates are because of the fires. Yeah, guys, Mavic Air 2. It's a hot drone, super hot. Not available in the UK yet. Not available yet in the United States yet. I didn't get an update. I'm in the middle of the United States. I should have an update. I can't check right now because of my phone, but 24. Hey guys, where are my likes? Come on, get them thumbs up. 23. What's up with that? 22. Need some love. There we go. I'm hitting. Oh, Crazy Patrick, 50K, 20 million views. Wow. Yeah, TikTok, guys, is a really popular app. Maybe I need to do TikTok. I could do TikTok. Can I? Hey, Crazy Patrick, could I do TikTok? Could I freaking TikTok it up? Steve, wait, Steve. I should jump in the pool with my phone right now because the iPhone is supposed to be water resistant. I'm starting to get acclimated, by the way, guys. Okay, thumbs up, thank you. All right, but okay. Oh man, I can TikTok it up. What's the key to TikTok? Is it just Steve could do? I could do. If we set up a TikTok for Steve, but all right, guys. Remember, Mavic Mini is the drone to have. It's the cheapest drone. It's got the best batteries. It's got doesn't burn up, doesn't start on fire. It gets has all these weird warning messages, but who cares? Just fly through them. If it crashes, you'll find it 2 miles away. Guys, I've gone through the ringer with the Mavic Air. It's crashed like 10 times, and it just keeps flying for me. Mavic Mini. Buy a Mavic Mini. Do not buy the Mavic Air 2. Get a Mavic Mini. It's a toy. Guys, a toy is like a freaking Heron X9 freaking JJRC or a freaking. Those are toys. Let's see. If you have any color, I'd be interested in the Mini. Yeah. The Mini, guys, the Mini is a no-brainer. You buy it and you'll love it. When you first buy it, you'll pick it up and you're like, whoa, I just bought a toy. It's cheap. It feels cheap. But guys, watch the videos of people that have flown the crap out of this, like me. And I literally have crashed it a mile away, 2 miles away. I've recovered it every time. I've replaced the props one time. And the only reason why I replaced the props was because I was getting some weird warning messages. And when I replaced the props, that stopped. I think the first props were crap. I've never had a gimbal problem. It has a 2 mile range. FPV is amazing. Video quality 2K. It's got pretty interesting, pretty good functions as far as auto functions, but you don't need them because it has a 3-axis gimbal that is stable as crap. It is so stable, and you can't call it a toy then. So anyway, And it's just it's just not stressful to fly, and it's that kind of thing. I already have a 4K 60 drone. I need a toy. Exactly. So buy that. It is a toy, but it's not a toy. It's a DJI product, and the Tello is a toy, guys. And even then, they market that as technology. The Tello has more technology than almost all those other Chinese toys. So I don't know. This turned into a DJI pump string. And yes, I like DJI products, but I am buying an Autel Evo 2 Pro. I'm going to fly that sucker this fall, and I'm going to put it at the top of the Red Mountain. I'm going to do a range test. I'm going to get the glorious panoramic views with that camera, and that's what you buy it for. You buy it, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring it to the lake. I'm going to bring it up to the reservoir, and film some ducks with it, some geese as they start to migrate, and that'll be amazing. And the 1-inch sensor drone, I need that 40-minute flight time, and I'm going to buy an extra battery. I'm going to buy guys. It's $1,600. They just dropped the price, $100. So if you don't have an Autel, if you want to buy a drone that is killer, $1,600, Autel Evo 2 Pro, 35-minute flight time actual, and it's $1,600. They dropped it $100 just recently. So just guys, think about that. The price has already gone down. It was $17.95. It's $16.95. I tried to buy one the other day, and I gave them an $1,800 price, and they said no. Guys, when you say bid, I bid, man. And I ain't gonna bid the actual price. I'm gonna throw a number out there and see if you'll fit. I'll go fishing. Want to sell it or what? Guys, this turned out to be a pretty fun stream. But I'm sorry for the Mavic Air 2 people out there. There's just such an upside with the Mini, and the Mavic Air 2 is it's like white bread. It's like making a peanut butter sandwich, which is plain old white bread, and you're like, this is a really good peanut butter sandwich, and that's it. There's nothing special about it. My tea is getting warm. It looks like beer now. Das Boot. There's no ice in it. There's nothing wrong with white bread. I like white bread. It's Wonder Bread. I'll call it Wonder Bread. It's not like Bob's freaking wheat bread or something. There you go. It looks like urine. It does. It looks like pee, but it looks like pee that does not. This person's healthy. Healthy pee. This is beer. This is beer, son. This is pee. This is all you need to know. I'm going to teach you a life lesson. This is Das Boot. This is real boot. Pee. I need to hydrate. We got to check the canister out. Here we are in the live stream. Pee or not to pee? That is the question. Never peed in the middle of a live stream. There it is right there. That's how far we're at. Let's check the temperature. It's cooled down. Right there. There we go. About 108, but I'm guessing. Am I going to make it to spin down? No. Someday. I'm just not cool enough for spin down. Get out the fur coat and come in. Dude, if I went to spin down or any of those places, you suck. I would go. Why do I suck? Because I I wear the the phone or the come to spin down. You sound like that's what my friends used to do when they used to ask me to go to concerts. You suck. You gotta come. No, because I ain't going to spin down. No, he sucks because he's not going to spin down. I actually like Sean Oz. I would go just for that. I'm just not ready to do that this year. I am. I'm just not. I would go if he does it next year, and it's just like you guys coming, and not a bunch of like talking head wannabes and like me. I guess am I a talking head wannabe? I guess I am. You installed the TV. Yes, Ridge Flyer installed the TV. It's all good. It's not broken. Some people think it's broke. Oh, tickets are so. You're telling me that if I showed up down at Spin Down, they wouldn't let me in because they couldn't get a ticket? I would make a video just about that. I got kicked out of Spin Down because I didn't have a ticket. I would fly my drone into Spin Down and video it. This is what I can't come into. Look, here's Ken Herron, and here's this person, and that person, and here's Sean Oz. Here's me getting kicked out by drone. Let's see, app Air 2 gimbal control individual settings for each mode. I told you when I did yesterday I did an update just to check because I knew I was going to do my live stream today, and I got 2 battery updates. Battery up, and that was it. And you got to think, why are we getting battery updates, guys? I'm telling you this: there is a battery that was sold that is defective, and it's a certain battery, and then certain people have it, and that's what the update had to target. DJI will never tell you this crap. It was a lot number. It looked for the battery number, and then it did updates on those batteries. And there's something about its power. That's why it's melting, guys. There's a problem with one of the cells and the way it releases its juice somehow. But to get a melt point in a battery, one of the cells has to be getting really hot, something like that. So Lawrence Martin. Landshark. The V-copter. All right. Somebody just addressed the pink elephant in the room, the V-copter. Did anybody here do a pre-order on the V-copter? Does anybody actually think there is a V-copter? Do you think the videos were real? But first of all, why isn't this V-copter out? Why don't even a weirdo like me have a V-copter? Because I would buy one just because it's weird. There's a sucker. All right. What I really want, guys, the drone that I really want to get my hands on that I can't, you guys know that drone, don't you? You guys know it. Tell me the drone that I really want to own that I can't. It would be perfect for where I live. I would take unbelievable video with it. I don't have a pre-order with it because it's not. You can't get a pre-order until October, because it's like forever. I'm not going to stick $100 on something I'm not going to see till freaking after Halloween. It's crazy. Make more drones, guys. You know what drone I'm talking about. Tell me the drone I'm talking about. Come on. What drone is it? Skydio 2. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Anafi. Frick the Anafi. I already told you. I love the Parrot Anafi. But they didn't make it for me. They did not. Guys, can you understand I am doing a live stream now in 109 degrees? Everybody thinks everything's normal. Guys, my belly button has got sweat in it. Yes, Daniel, the Skydio 2. If I could get my hands on a Skydio 2 and not have to buy the farm to do it, I'm not going to pay more than full price. They actually had a deal going too. The Skydio 2 they can get like different packages now for like $300 more. So you buy the drone for $1,000, Got $1,300 or $1,400. You have this really freaking high-tech drone with the beacon and the controller. But I have to have a fucking. I just said it. You have to have a freaking paired control. Remember, this is the controller I want right here. We're gonna beep that out. Okay. We want a parrot. We want parrot. We want this controller. We don't want your French freaking design. Get rid of your freaking French. Go to the Germans who design everything cool. They'll square it off for you. Go to the Germans. I know the French have a really tough time talking to the Germans right now. Talk to them. The war's over. Holocaust ended. They're not going to invade you again. Get their idea for the controller. Use your technology. Build it. Build it cool, and we will buy it. We love your drone. And then give us the multiple camera carousel. A Skydio with a Nafi Optics Air 2 controller. Yes. There's so much good in that. So we're sick of the little controller. We're sick of the little flat freaking thing with the freaking antennas that go boop. We don't want that. We want this built in. That is kick butt. The Chinese invented this. Okay? I don't see any American drones with this on. So don't claim that they reverse engineered this. This is a Chinese design. Okay? A really good engineer. Make this. Look at this. I even got a custom cord in here, a cable. Check this out. Custom. Everything's custom. Look at that. Boop. I love it. It's my little short USB-C cord. Goes right there. Boop. Yes. There aren't any American drones. I know that. Yes, there are. There are American drones, and they launch Hellfire missiles. Quit lying to the world. The Americans make great drones. We just can't make them small and toys. We just make them big, and they kill stuff. They fire large missiles, and they are stealthy. That's the only thing we can do is blow crap up with drones. Yes, look at that. I mean, just love that. Guys, you can't look at the buttons are in the right spot. There's no freaking like low Autel Evo freaking buttons that you have to like push on. I hate those buttons down here. Get rid of those buttons, Autel. Dang it. Make your drones like this so it's ergonomic. So nice. Just feels good. Got the freaking controller right like that. This is just a genius. And when I saw this, this is why I bought the Mavic Air 2. This is why. Not because of the drone. It looked like everybody else's drones. I bought it because of the controller. So, Mavic Air 3. No, Mavic 3 Pro. Let's talk that. Mavic 3 Pro will be this controller with a 4-inch screen. It's called Smart Controller. Same antenna system. Okay? No flip down antennas. We want this. Okay? But if you want to add a little antenna that you can flip up so it has a panel, that would work with us. Okay? We want removable joysticks. We want these buttons just like that. We would also like, you see we got the camera button. We would like another one over here, a programmable button. We do like the slider. I love that. But there's so much good about this. There's just so much amazing. There's so many amazing. This was a win. This was a huge win. This with the Mavic Mini. Let me control my Mavic Mini with this, please, please. I want to fly my Mavic Mini with this controller, please. Can you do that, GJ? Firmware update, please. Guys, I would never buy another product ever again if you would allow me to fly my Mavic Mini with this controller. Truth be known. Okay? All right. All right. Mavic Air purists. Win. This is a win. This. Sending you this specific battery bank was a win. This product was a win. Putting the freaking filters in with your drone, that was a win. Making the exact same drone as a Mavic Air or a Mavic Pro, not a win. Okay? There's so many great things. I mean, I remember when people were complaining about this, going, "Oh, it only charges one battery at a time." Guys, you could stick it on a freaking charge bank, plug it in. It charges the batteries while you walk away. Okay, just walk away. You don't have to sit there and watch it. And the 3 batteries, the lighter drone, change the drone design, do something different. It's a freaking Mavic Pro. It's the same drone. So look at that. That battery's like 50%. All right. Das Boot is too cold or too warm. So we're finishing it off with another land shark. This is the last land shark of the stream. So this will finish us off. It is 5:11. This will get me to 5:30. Guys, talk about anything you want. Here we go. 23 minutes of your time. Watch the bubbles. This is for Kai. Like baby's nectar. Ah, land shark. What dad randomisms? Tell your troubles to them golden bubbles. Okay, a couple of things. You guys don't want to. You guys don't want to talk. The best battery bank ever. I've had this. I took this to Europe. This battery bank here. Um, what the hell? I don't even know the name of it. It's got a magnetic charge bay. It has iOS. It has all of those. Look at that. USB-C, USB Mini. It's got everything. It's the freaking best thing ever. I took this to freaking Amsterdam. It was awesome. Check that out. This is freaking great. And there's my charge port for my USB Mini or micro. It's micro. This is the best charge. And then if I push this button here, it gives me the percentage. And this thing was $15. $15. Oh man. No, when I went to Amsterdam, I didn't go to the Wacky Weed Factory either. What a great town, though. So you guys that have a chance to go to those European towns. Guys, my favorite town in Europe, just so you know, Kai, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not in Germany. I haven't been to Germany yet. You get to get some real... What do you say, Warsteiner? I remember that from last one. Kai, I'm not drinking Warsteiner. I'm going to look for it, though. If it's got like a busty girl on it, that's like holding like 3 beers. None of that diluted stuff. I'm almost done with this one. Land shark. So the other thing, Sound Pete's. I've had them for a year. I didn't get them on any specials. Purchased them. Just looking for some. Just looking for some. Some earbuds with control. I sold your Zoom because the Air 2 is so good. I wanted the 1450. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry, Daniel. You didn't make a good purchase. The Air 2 is a better drone than that drone. Why did you do that? I know you got your 450 and then you got your 450 back, but you still spent $1,000 for that drone. You got a great controller, but you sold, guys, Daniel, one of the biggest mistakes I ever made was selling my smart controller. I should have sold the drone without the smart controller. I should have kept the smart controller and bought the Mavic Pro. And then I would have the smart controller with the Mavic Pro, and I probably could have found a Mavic Pro with the other controller for about $1,200. Biggest mistake ever. But Daniel is now the third owner of my Mavic Zoom Pro Zoom with the smart controller, and he bought a Mavic Air 2. No, don't! Why'd you do that? You missed. I should have done my live stream sooner. No, Dan. I bought another smart controller for 570. Oh, that's a good price, actually. Daniel, I'm totally joking. People buy what they feel like they need to buy. So, and if you have the Mavic Air 2 and you don't have the Mavic Mini, you've got a good buy as long as you're flying it. Now, if you're looking for a drone, guys, I would start shopping soon. When the Mavic 3 comes out, buy a Mavic Air 2 Pro with a smart controller, and you'll have the greatest drone ever. See if you can find the Fly More combo. It is amazing. Guys, I'm still shopping for that drone. And the only reason why I don't buy it, I didn't pull the trigger, is there's no interest in seeing anybody fly it. And I want people to see my flying, and it's not new technology. And I could buy the Mavic, I could buy the Autel Evo 2 Power Egg. No, no. Matt, oh my God, Patrick is here trying to put, no, nobody's buying the Power Egg here. There will be no buying of the Power Egg on Dad Random's channel. Do everybody understand that? No Power Egg purchases. Of course, if you're interested. Guys, I was watching Captain Drone today, and he bought another version of the Heron, which is a sub 250 gram, basically a Spark. It still sucks. Don't buy that. I was thinking, oh, this is going to be better. I'm going to buy this drone because I like Captain Random. I like Captain Random. We should have a stream together. I really like him. He's a really good drone reviewer. But he looks like a fun dude. Where's Dennis Lovelady? Speaking of fun dudes, where's Dennis? Where's my European friends? I got David Baston. Where's Skang? I haven't seen Skang in forever. I was looking. No, yes, Lawrence. No Power Eggs here. No Power Eggs. I'm interested, but I don't want to spend the money. I just don't want to buy that. Um, I think that I've been avoiding it, but I think, and then now they just threw me another $100 reason to buy the Autel Evo 2 Pro. I think it's time. I know there's not a lot of there's a huge flying group. They're not video watchers. They're not like subscribers. If you want to have a channel, if you want to have if you want to have a successful channel, you got to buy DJI products. That's just I'm just gonna say it. If you're not pumping DJI products, nobody cares. And the reason is because Autel's good too, but nobody wants to commit to Autel. Their price point is high. If Autel comes out with a mini, or Autel comes out with a micro, or Autel comes out with like a mid-level drone, I think they could be a big seller. I really do. I would drink the Kool-Aid to an Autel smaller drone. I know they could do it. I would buy it. I would pre-order it, and I would pump it the first time it would come, and I would definitely see what was good with it. An Autel midget, an Autel whatever. They could do a sub 250. Well, I don't know why they don't do it. There's a huge market for the mini drones. The freaking Mavic Mini, guys. The Mavic Mini. Don't you guys understand that? The Mavic Mini is a winner. This was genius. Some Chinese freaking engineer is still taking he's still hanging out with tons of chicks because of inventing this and becoming the richest guy at the plant for making this thing. This is awesome. It's so simple. It takes other people's stuff. Those two batteries in there, those are Japanese batteries. They're common. They probably make them in South Korea too. And they put them into another form. This is Americanism, taking something and re-engineering it. And guys, these batteries have been charged for a month, and they're not discharging, and they won't. If there's a zombie apocalypse, I can charge my phone for at least a month with this battery bank, assuming we have a grid left to charge it. I could charge this with my solar system. But you guys, this is amazing. It's unbelievable. Look at this. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 1 hour of flying is in this hand right here. And it will always be an hour. I can leave it in my car and it won't light my car on fire. I can put my tongue on them and not burn up. I can shoot them with a gun and the batteries won't explode my face. Maybe they will. Let's not do that. But they're all charged, guys. Okay? Right there. And they won't light. I'm leaning towards the Evo 2 Pro as a first. Yeah. Patrick, I don't think you go wrong with the Evo 2 Pro. I really regret buying the Evo, the 8K, but did you see the video from the 8K? I looked back, guys, I put the 8K on that TV last night, and I was amazed because this is the first 8K TV or 8K. This is the first 4K TV. 8K. It's not an 8K TV. This is the first 4K TV I've ever owned. I saw my videos in 4K for the first time in 4K format. The best video that I saw was my distance flight with the Autel Evo 8K. It was absolutely the most beautiful video I've ever seen. The picture was beautiful. The colors were beautiful. It was in auto mode. It was absolutely amazing. The detail, the depth of field. That's the difference. Now, if I put my Mavic Mini up and did the same flight, it's not going to look like that because the camera's 2K. I double the pixel rate and I stick the Autel Evo 2 Pro. Now, that was the 8K. I'm going to put a 6K with a 1-inch sensor up, do the same flight, and I guarantee I get 1,000 views on that video within a week. And people are going to go, that's the most beautiful footage I've ever seen. And it's because the camera is that good. I could probably do, guys, I could do it with the Mavic Pro. I could do it with the Mavic 2 Pro. So I actually did that video with the guys. If you have not watched it, I did the Mavic Pro, that same flight. Check it out. Autel X-Star had a great camera. Well, remember Autel, was that a 4K camera? Yeah, it was a 4K. The X-Star, guys, one of the first and one of the best videos I ever watched. And this is what got me into the GPS drone field. And most of you guys, I bet, have watched it. It was an orange X-Star. And it was in California. It was in Northern California. It flew over the Pacific a little bit off of one of the towns. I can't remember what it was. It was Santa Cruz or something. I don't know what it was. And then it flew over a freeway. I mean, this is back when nobody cared about flying over freeways in like one of those interchanges. And the video was so crispy. It looked like a news helicopter. And I'm like, I got to do that. I want to do that same video. And that was an Autel X-Star. So, and you can buy an Autel X-Star, guys, for cheap right now. So, but just buy a Mavic. You could buy You can just buy a Phantom 4. Same thing, 1-inch sensor, Phantom 4 Pro. Yeah. Hey, Daniel, the Evo One is not a okay. The only reason why you don't buy the Evo One, first of all, if you are on a budget and you want to get into the Evo family, you want to buy the Atto family, you could buy an Evo One. The Evo One's only like a year and a half old, and it's already in the freaking like dustbin of history. It's an amazing drone. You can buy the Flymore combo. Let's see. So sorry that sucks, especially again. What sucked? Sorry. I've been ignoring Crazy Patrick. He's my Swedish buddy. Hey, my buddy in Linksess, Sweden, Crazy Patrick, just bought a house on the lake there. Is that expensive to live in a Linksess, Sweden, on the lake and own a house? Tell me. Hey, how you doing? Got a 24 arrived. We have had a really good group today. Eva one is still $1,000. Yeah, guys, they don't drop that price, do they? Okay, there's two things that's saying. One is they did $1,000 price drop and people are still buying it. There's still a need for the drone. It's not losing its value. So that's good. Say Sam, Ava, hello. Okay, hey, all right, hey, all right. Guys, you understand? I'm trying to look at a small. I'm looking at a small chat. So I there's my live chat right there. Um, so it's 5:26. Hey, Steve, we gonna close it up? Gonna close it up, Steve? Come here. Come on, Steve. Come on. There we go. Yeah, buddy. Steve has to get in every video. Yes, you're my buddy. You're not hot. That's good. That means you've been inside. Good boy. Yeah, yeah. I woke up and saw the live going on. Thank you so much, Soma. Thank you so much for popping in. We're so glad that you did. Hey, Doug. Hey, how you doing? Wait for the Smart Controller 2 to come out and then buy the old SC for. Yeah, maybe they'll have it. Maybe it'll be like a jumper. Okay, maybe it'll be like the jumper, and they'll basically take the Smart Controller 2 and allow that to basically jump into the other drones that we own. Guys, one of the best things that the DJI could ever do is make a jumper product because it would force you to buy a new controller for $600 that would allow you to fly your Mavic Mini, your Mavic Air 2, or any of the DJI drones. Allow you to upload the apps, Go 4, and I would buy that. That because now DJI starts to become McDonald's, where right now they're very exclusive. They're Apple, and McDonald's allows for different things to come in. You know what I'm saying? The analogy, and I think that would be a really big win, and it would just allow them to own more market share. So, yeah, guys, what are they going to do better with the smart controller? They're going to increase the screen. They're just going to make a bigger screen, and the smart controller is already a very powerful device. I'm still looking into Mavic Pro smart controller prices right now. The best price I found is $1,600, and I still won't buy the smart controller for $1,600 because the Autel Evo 2 has a longer flight time with the 1-inch sensor, and they still have the screen inside the controller. Can't do it. They still match it. They have to come out with the new smart controller to run the Fly app. No, they have to come out with a new smart controller to not run the Fly app. So the Fly app explodes, and only the Go 4 app, and they want to make the Go 4 app fly the Mavic Mini. We want to go backwards. We don't want to go forwards. Is that an old person talking? Guys, best battery right here. Best Mavic Mini. If you're a Mavic Mini owner, I love you, and don't lose the faith. It's still the best value for what you get. It's close to a toy. It's light. Best batteries. DJI's in hot water over the Go 4 app and security concerns. Change the freaking the security. Change it. They can change software. Or just change the freaking Go Fly app, make it into the Go 4 app again. Just freaking change it. Take those crappy menus out. I hate those menus. They're so dumbing. Put those cool menus in, the ones that we like. The freaking, the camera menu. We love those menus. We love the flight time. We like the graphic. Put the graphic back on. Take the graphic and make the battery graphic green so it doesn't look white like on the horizon. Gosh, there's so many. I heard that they changed some of the graphics, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen a video yet showing that they changed the battery icon, make it green, but they have this PR nightmare in their hands. Yeah. Their PR nightmare is me. So sick of that crap. The freaking Go, everybody was excited. Everybody drank the Kool-Aid of the Go Fly app, and it just disappoints me. Every time I try to find something, it's just hard. It's not easy. It's not intuitive. It almost makes you think that the engineer that invented the Go 4 app quit, and they got some other idiot that used to work for Apple to come in to make their icons stupid and make it more difficult for us to read stuff and take all the really cool functions out. Remember, the return to home graphic. We love that. Why did you take it away? You can't find nothing. You can't see nothing. Yep. All right. Guys, we have to wrap it up. It is 5:31. We've gone 1 minute over today. And it was a great live stream. It is, guys, remember, it is 107. Let's see. Let's see what the watch. Let's see what the watch says. I gotta look. Ooh. My watch still says 109. So, yep. Guys, my watch still says 109. So it's 109. 107 in the shade. I don't know, man. It's telling me it's 109. This is saying 107. Okay, for you Brits out there, it is 42 degrees, 42 Celsius. Guys, go back to Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit rules. Well, don't the Brits use do they use Celsius or Fahrenheit? I can't remember. I think the Brits use Celsius and then they use the pound. I don't know. They're really messed up. So I say I received the Cameron today. I'll be checking out this weekend. Oh, good, 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 good. Patrick, I would actually say that camera is like the Akaso Brave 7 without the front-facing screen. Has the same functions exactly, except it has a 4K 60 4K camera. It does so it does take a faster framed 4K picture, but remember it has the same functions. So if you don't have a function video for it, go for the Moment 5C video. It's the same interface, I think, than the Akaso Brave. So no bidding war. I'm actually going to, guys, I'm going to do another giveaway real soon. I'm going to have another giveaway for the dash cam. And I will be announcing that giveaway soon. So let's to finish this out. So you guys that are on my live stream, this is where I'm going to give stuff away on the live stream because you guys are like the everyday. You guys are my meat and potatoes. Okay, you guys always hang out. You're always here. So and that you guys deserve the fun stuff. I might buy the Akaso Brave, try it out, and give it away. Yes. No bidding war for you. But I might give the Akaso Brave away, and then what the heck is that? I can't remember. Discovery 110, Discovery dash cam. Guys, I'm really loving my N4 Pro, my Vantru N4 Pro dash cam. Freaking thing rocks. So I'm not going to give that away. I ain't selling it. I ain't giving it away. I'm not doing like I did with the N2 Pro, where I gave it away and I had serious giveaway remorse. I sold it and give it away. I think I got $250 for it. So I didn't really give it away, but I ain't giving this one away. The N4 Pro stayed in my truck I haven't used any video lately, but I will. This winter's coming. There's going to be more truck time. There's going to be more time to basically to use the video from the three channels, the three cameras. So it'll be cool. I'm excited. But if you have not checked that out, check out the Vantru N4 Pro. It is a three-channel dash cam. It has a forward-facing, rear-facing, and in-cabin video feed. So it's pretty amazing. All right, guys. I missed that. When I do this, I need to get an iPad or something because I'm using my phone. But I need to go. Remember, land shark. Okay. Don't be a shark on the water. Be a shark on land. Remember, I do this for you guys. Okay, I do it for you. Right there, 109, and I've been here for 105 minutes, and you can tell I can. Hey, you take care too, Daniel. I appreciate you. But I will have the guys. I will have the Mavic Air 2 will be on sale. It will be on eBay real soon. Unless anybody wants to shoot me a price onto my site, you're welcome to do that. If you're interested in that drone, I'm thinking plus 900 price range. It's like it's a new freaking drone, man. The only thing you have to buy is props. There's nothing wrong with it. Guys, I've hardly flown a thing. I'm literally giving it away. So I'm done with it. It's time for me to move on. I got the Mavic 3 coming. I'm going to be buying that. I might be buying the Autel Pro 2 6 or the Autel 2 Pro. So what do I call it? 6 anyway. Oh, it's coming out of my ears. These are too big for my freaking ears, but slid out. Let's see. Lauder Munchen, Hafavisen. Cheers! Yes! To Kai later. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you for staying with my. If you have not watched the Bar Shed videos, watch it. If you're interested in construction, I do construction projects. I will probably do more. Guys, I really love this project. It was a huge love. It was a massive, massive, guys. I'm going to take this camera out. We're going to finish it. We're going to finish it in style. It was a massive. Look at this. Look what my wife did. Look at these. Look at these awesome benches my wife put in there. That was amazing. But it was a massive video series with and a ton of a ton of love went into its design. So, all right. So, guys, later on, take it easy. Let's see, one forward-facing view right there. I'm gonna jump into there right there in a minute. It's just a little pool, guys. It's small. It's tiny. Later and bye.